Welcome to Legacy Trails with your host, Stan Potts and Terry Horton.
Even before I was able to hunt, he would take me hunting, duck hunting or deer hunting.
My mom was a hunter, my grandmother was a hunter, and they started me hunting when I was just a little girl.
It's about passing it along. It's what my granddad and my dad did for me. They passed the outdoor legacy on to me when I was a little boy.
Come along with us as we show you our family's love of God's great outdoors on Legacy Trails. This week's show is brought to you by Chevy Silverado, the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Heavy metal, because I didn't come this far to miss. Mission Archery, bows and crossbows that outperform their price. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Drop Tine product, quality mineral and seed blends with free shipping. ScentLock, proven deadly. Grace Camo and Lace, it's a way of life. And by booksbypots.com.
Here, I got you a cup of coffee.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it.
Got any good Spy Point picks?
Yes, I do. I mean, Spy Point picks are awesome. Take a look. Look at some of those bucks.
Oh my.
Folks, welcome to Legacy Trails TV. We're glad you're here. We have got some awesome turkey hunting action this week. I know you're going to love it.
You know, we had a great turkey season last year and it was hard to get it all in one episode, but I think we did.
We did, so sit back and enjoy some great turkey hunting.
It's a cold and snowy start for Stan Potts and Mike Chapman's spring turkey season.
It's 30 degrees. It's the first day. We're turkey hunting in Western Illinois. Mike Chapman, my buddy, and I. It was like 25 this morning. We waited till about 7:30, and we're going to slide up in there and see if we can strike one.
Stan and Mike look for a good spot to set up their decoy and call, hoping to lure a gobbler before the legal time expires.
At 1 o'clock, we got a hen right here in front of us, and the decoy, as she come in, there was a gobbler in here. He answered us when we first got here. He never did come out. He must be back in the timber with a hen. He never gobbled again either.
The next morning, Stan and Mike get set up near some roosting gobblers, but sometimes they just don't fly down to where you might expect.
We got on these birds in the roost, but they flew out this way, and there's 3 gobblers at least and some hens, so we're going to try to go around and get ahead of them.
After setting up and calling again, only some young jakes show up.
Those jakes is gobbled I don't know how many times, and I thought we'd maybe call a gobbler in, but hey, there's always tomorrow.
The next morning, birds fly down, but once again, they're just young jakes. After several days, Stan and Mike have used all their skills and knowledge to try to get a mature gobbler to respond. With spring turkey hunting, there is a small window to find a gobbler looking for a mate, especially when they are already henned up. As they pack up and leave, we'll go to see how Buck Horton does on his turkey hunt in Texas.
It's Buck again, and here at Legacy Trails, we're in Stinton, Texas, on the Portela Ranch, my good buddy Justin Petrus. He owns a Chevy dealership in Stuttgart, Arkansas, and hopefully we can get us some big old Rio Grandes today.
We're set up about 150 yards from the roost tree right now. We're hoping they pitch down and come funnel right down this Sundero.
After a few soft slate calls from Justin, some hens and a couple of longbeards make their way towards them. With Buck Horton sitting beside him, the birds make their way into shotgun range, loaded with heavy metal Magnum blend.
There he is. There's two of them. See ya.
What?
We got both of them.
Booyah, buddy! That heavy shot Magnum blend did the trick today. The only turkey I saw was the one I shot. I could just see his head stick up.
Yeah. Well, yours is a 3-year-old bird. Some hooks. Look. There you go.
Well, folks, we got here today, and we drove all day yesterday. We got in about 11:30 last night, slept 4 or 5 hours, woke up.
Buck, you know, I try to come down here every year. I've been coming about the last 4 years to South Texas, and it really means a lot to me. And I don't always get started off as good as this hunt was this morning. You know, we're about half asleep right now, but
Yes, sir.
it all worked out perfect. They were gobbling good, did a little few soft yelps, and did a little purring, and it really turned them on.
Yes, sir. I'm glad. I know why you come down here now.
After the guys get through admiring their birds, they load up the Chevy and head back to Arkansas. Legacy Trails will be right back.
Fast on a rough road riding, twisting, turning further from my home. And when it's done, believe that I will yell it from that mountain high. I was born free.
Truck guys, as dependable as the trucks they drive. Chevy Silverado, from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road.
You're watching Legacy Trails, and now it's time for Along the Way with Stan Potts. Is sponsored by ScentLock, proven deadly.
You know, folks, I wanted to take a second to make it, I think it's obvious anyway, but I wanted to touch on it. Legacy Trails Television, Brenda came up with the idea, and this is a faith-based kids program for the most part. Our kids, Tim's kids, which are my grandkids, and it's about passing the legacy on, Legacy Trails. And we found out that even within our family and outside the family, that now that they see all the grandkids and kids doing all this stuff and having a blast, it's infectious, and there's a lot of them now that can't wait to go shoot their bow, shoot their gun, and go squirrel hunting, deer hunting, whatever.
Yeah, that's for sure. My two boys and my daughter, when I ask them what they want to do when they get older, they say they want to do what their grandpa does. They want to hunt and they want to film. My daughter is really about the film, and that's what she wants to do more than anything. She wants to learn how to run them cameras. And it's not just my kids. All my friends that I run around with, all their kids do it. They want to learn how to film. They want to learn how to hunt. And it's just, like Dad said, it's really infectious for everybody that we're involved with and Legacy Trails is involved with. It's unbelievable.
Remember, it's about passing the legacy on. And when you see something and see somebody that's having an absolute time of their life doing something, it's no different with the kids. They want that feeling, and once they get it, they want it again.
Sam West, along with his sister Maddie and Buck Horton, are bow fishing a part of the Arkansas River for carp and garfish.
Well, we're here on our annual bow fishing hunt right here on the Arkansas River. Every year the river comes up and it comes into this little slough thing right here, and the gar will pile up right here, so we just sit here and like to swap them. We gotta shoot higher up because this is shallower than we think.
The group has become quite proficient with their mission bows that are set up with reels to retrieve the arrows and a fish point head. Sam and Maddie's dad, Jerry West, is running the camera on this annual bow fishing trip.
Popped him. Good job, bud.
Can I get a hoya?
Hoya! Nice shot.
Shot him on the move.
Arkansas Sammers.
On this outing, Sam's little sister Maddie decides to hang out with the boys to see what this bow fishing is all about.
Hey, he was way out in the middle of that bow, or that slough.
Done good. We done killed 4. Hopefully we'll some more. Having a good day in God's country.
Good shot. Nice shot, bud.
Boy, we done got us on a big fish rodeo. Right here. Got us a nice guard. Woohoo! Boy, that's what I'm talking about. Son, boy.
Oh, nice shot, dude. Good shot, boy.
Thanks.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
Well, we ain't shooting these gar because we're waiting on, we got about 4 carp coming into us. We're gonna try to get the big ones right here.
While the crew was back at home waiting on the rain to pass, Maddie decided she would give it a try. Her dad Jerry rigged Sam's Matthews Genesis bow up and got her ready for action. Maddie got so close on several attempts, but never did connect. It didn't matter to her. She was having a ball trying and enjoying something new.
That's a big one. Get him to 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I got him. I got him. I got him, boy.
Bow fishing is a great way to have fun in the off season, and with every shot, you're improving your bow hunting skills.
Good shot, bud.
Thanks.
Here he comes. Here he comes. You get a shot. Finish him off now. All right. Did you get one in him?
Yeah.
All right, y'all come pull him in together.
That's a big comment.
He don't look like the one we shot. He looks like a bullhead, don't he?
That's a big comment.
We shot a lot of gar today and finally got our big carp that we've been after. And this river's gonna keep on rising, so hopefully by the end of the week we'll be in here in a boat. We'll be shooting a lot of fish then, so y'all stay tuned for next week.
Thank you, Mission, and all of our other sponsors like Bow Addicts, and we'll see y'all next week, right here on Legacy Trails.
12 years ago, Heavy Shot unleveled the playing field. We think it's time to unlevel the playing field again. Heavy Shot proudly brings you Speedball. Designed with the Speedball pellet accelerator, Speedball's layered construction keeps high energy Heavy Shot pellets flying slightly ahead of the MV2 pellets. Speedball, unlevel the playing field.
You're watching Legacy Trails. It's time for Know Your Game with Allie and Adriana Armstrong.
We always like to devote at least one episode to sharing some bloopers with you.
We certainly have enough to choose from.
Some more than others.
Our producer has chosen some of our favorites.
Y'all stay with us. We're going duck hunting.
Hey, Stan. We wish you were here.
Yeah, I'm missing you. Not. No, you're not. You'll say one. Audrey was sleeping till 1:30 today before she got out of bed, so she should be refreshed.
The gun, it's frosty, it's cold, the guns are freezing up, the kids are cold, but they're excited, the ducks are in the air. The next...
Hopefully she can get her a big spring bobbler. She gonna get her a bobbler.
Stan, it's a beautiful place. What we got this week?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Give me a second.
Give me a second, Bo.
He takes a big Illinois whitetail, but he's filming himself.
Yeah, he is.
And on the first day, nice fly noise. the biggest horsefly on the planet.
Shirley used to take Brenda hunting. Now it's Miss Brenda's turn to take Miss Shirley hunting.
So we set up way before dark. I mean, we set up way before dark. Okay. Do it again, back to her. Alright. No, don't say alright when you move. I wasn't ready. I just went on camera.
That's what I like.
I don't know what's gonna happen because we can hear a four-wheeler.
Did I duck that by that?
No, wait, go back to her. You gotta give him 2 or 3 seconds of tape and then start the move.
It's cold and frosty. The ducks are in the air. The kids are excited. 8-10.
Keep adding, the guns are popping, the barrels are frost. I mean, you just kept going.
Because they've got some great duck hunting action right here with Stan Potts and Cherry Horton on Legacy Trails. And if you don't like that, I'll start singing.
Oh! Did you see that?
You know, it's cold and frosty. The ducks are in the air. The kids are excited.
Anybody got a Snickers out there?
You know, we got world-renowned artists, fellas, and we're gonna get.
Stay here with us here on Legacy Trails. Hey. Princess Smiley, come on.
We love you, bud.
I know.
I do love
you. Come on, Ray. You got to take a Snicker bar.
Do you want another?
Kids Gone Hunting with Buck Horton is presented by Chevrolet Silverado. Find new roads.
Before we let Buck introduce this week's hunt, we thought we would keep the bloopers going by showing some of Buck's funnier moments.
Well, folks, I'm Buck Horton. Welcome to Kids Gone Hunting. I'm Buck Horton. I'm Buck Horton, and you're not. Give me a second, folks. I gotta give a line. Let's see if we can drop the quackers. You're feeling it, aren't you? Oh, thank the Lord. Hey, that's enough bloopers. Let's get back to the hunting action.
Well, folks, it's our first morning in Kentucky. We've got turkeys gobbling on the roost down the field.
It's a weekend of the Kentucky turkey season, and Buck and his dad Terry behind the camera is with Salt Rivers Outfitters.
This place is awesome. We caught in a bunch of jakes, and these things, they sound like gobblers.
That afternoon, George and Terry put together a game plan to set up on the edge of a fence row where several gobblers had been seen strutting.
Whenever he gets past this tree in front of us, you could take him. That was a dominant bird up on top of the hill.
Yeah, could you see how big it was?
Yeah.
It's big.
But guess what?
What?
We don't pass turkeys up at Salt River Outfitters.
My first Kentucky. A heavy shot Magnum that did the trick on this one. So we're here in Kentucky today at Salt Rivers Outfitters from Mr. George Cummins. And we got this really nice Eastern. This is my second Eastern. And it's something special, man. I got to use this shotgun that my grandpa gave me a few years back. It's the first turkey that's gun killed. I'm glad that I got to kill it with it.
Yep. NWTF asked me to donate a hunt for them so they could auction it off, try to raise some money for the Federation, and of course I agreed to it. Was really excited to have these boys come up and try to get him a turkey. We fooled the old turkey though. He was used to strutting up and down that fence row not getting shot at, but we ruined his day, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
Stay right there. You're watching Legacy Trails, and we'll be right back.
This is my life. The weekend warrior. No more production lines or deadlines. This is why I work 5 days a week. I need speed, power, precision. I expect no less than the best. This is my best. This is my chance. This is my mission.
Simple, efficient, powerful. Mission by Matthews.
Welcome back to Legacy Trails. Keepers of the Flame with Terry Horton is brought to you by Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras.
At Legacy Trails, we treasure those gifts and traditions handed down through the generations. Each week, we like to take a moment to pay tribute to those whose hard work keeps our outdoor heritage alive, whether it's an organization or a specific individual, from the past or the present. Each one has made a difference. We call them Keepers of the Flame.
With nearly a half-century of fly fishing experience, Chuck Farneth has created a method of casting his story and the biblical principles of manhood to an audience of men instead of fish. Chuck has recognized that he could incorporate his love of fly fishing and the outdoors with the joy of serving a living God. He and his wife Sherry operate a bed and breakfast located in Heber Springs, Arkansas on the Little Red River.
There he is.
He is co-founder and executive director of Outdoor Legacy, a ministry to men, boys, fathers, sons, as well as single-parent families.
Nice.
He participated in the ESPN Games from 2000 to 2004, winning a gold medal in 2001 and bronze in 2002. He also took first place in the Northeast region of the Outdoor Life Network Fly Fishing Masters in 2004. Currently, he is a member of the USA Masters Fly Fishing team. For his devotion to God and carrying on a legacy in the outdoors, Chuck Farneth is this week's Keeper of the Flame.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to Legacy Trails TV this week. We sure enjoyed having you, but remember, we need you right back here next week, same time, same place.
Thanks for watching, and God bless.
Let me see that again.
That's a big one.
Next week's preview presented by Ground Dogger Hunting Solutions.
This buck just came out after a couple does, and he just wasn't here for probably 15 seconds, and I just dropped him in his tracks.
Closed captioning provided by Bow Addicts. Feed the addiction. This week's show is brought to you by Chevy Silverado, the 2014 North American Truck of the Year. Heavy metal, because I didn't come this far to miss. Mission Archery, bows and crossbows that outperform their price. Spy Point, the world's best and most innovative trail and action cameras. Drop Time Product, quality mineral and seed blends with free shipping. ScentLock, proven deadly. Grace Camo and Lace, it's a way of life. And by BooksByPotts.com. Promotional consideration was provided by these fine sponsors.
Buck, you know, I try to come down here every year. I've been coming about the last 4 years to South Texas, and it really means a lot to me. And I don't always get started off as good as this hunt was this morning.
What y'all think about that one?
It's a big collar. He don't look like the one we shot. He looks like a bullhead. That's a big collar.